Peace, peace, and harmony. So I want to talk right quick about it's all love and light, right? It's all love and light. It's so tight. It's so. Nah, I mean, I get what you're saying by when you're saying love and light, but at the same time, too, you got to be whole. You can't just be one perspective, one octave. I mean, when you travel through your darkness, your shadow parts of yourself, that's when you find your true power. You're able to face that nature head on, those lower natures, and balance those things and be in harmony with those things, as well as travel from, basically you're elevating from your lower to your higher. You elevate through your pain. You can't ignore your pain. It just don't make sense. But I mean, I get what you mean by saying love and light. But always remember, you gotta be your whole self, your whole being. That's how you truly have harmony. You know what I mean? But, I get it. People want to focus on one thing sometimes. But just remember, it's about being whole, being your authentic, complete self. You can't pretend. I mean, that's just going to catch up to you eventually. Especially now that, many people, and like, not only many people, not to say it like that, but with all this elevation, these elevated energies coming in, it's elevating the planet. So the more you get stuck in one perspective, whether that's lower or pretending to be higher, then it's just gonna tighten up like a box around you. And it's gonna bring something that's really not beneficial. You know what I mean? So by all means, be your complete self. Yeah, there's going to be times when you feel a little bit of an imbalance, but don't be scared to sit with yourself. Don't be scared to, soak in that energy, that emotion, reflect, and get to the root of it. And by all means, we have the power to transmute. So by getting to that root, we transmute it and move on and flow on. And that creates a new elevated perspective. Like I said in my other video, we have the power to move through our energy pools, through our chakra wheels. You know what I mean? Some days you might be in the first eye, an intuitive eye. Some days you might be in the heart. Some days you might be in the root. But you need all perspectives. You feel what I'm saying? With that being said too, if you are going through some difficult times or have an imbalance, it's just a crystal clear indication that your higher self is pushing you towards your true path, that you need to let go of something that no longer serves you, that is weighing you down. Spirit is light. It's no shape or form. It's no thing. Not nothing. It's no thing. It's no box. You know what I mean? It's lightweight. And that could tie into it too when people say love and light. Be light. You know what I mean? But hey, it's all about the energy behind it, really. What you really feel from that person that's saying those words. Everybody is a little bit different. Uniquely different. That's what makes everything interesting, right? With that being said too, if your intuition, your higher self is pushing you towards your true path, you might want to pay attention to certain synchronicities with your life. Just to shout out real quick, like a numerology type thing, if you're seeing 444, that's an indication of how it's incredibly important to trust your intuition, to know that you're on your divine path. You're heading towards your divine path. You're creating your divine path. So have focus and trust in yourself. Don't let anything distract you. Yes, it's easier said than done. There's things along the path that come up. Little obstacles, little bumps in the road. Don't fuck up my suspension. You rolling in the Cadillac and and you're hitting potholes, something's gotta give. You gotta steer around. You gotta take a different road. Stop cutting through all the back alleys. But it's to each his own. But yeah, it's important to be consciously aware, but it's also important to be subconsciously aware. And there's different ways to do this. And one of the easiest ways is to actually, when you need or feel something is imbalanced, soak in that emotion. It's a clear path to enter the subconscious realm. But make sure you are alone when you do this. Yes, there's times to communicate, to be around other people and bounce these ideas off and talk about these things. But to get to the deep root, to bring the universal healing, you must travel within first. It all starts within. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to have that moment of solitude. And I said solitude, not isolation. Two different words, two different things. You know what I mean? But each thing has a place. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all I got to say. As you can see, I got much to say. Peace, and harmony. I know everybody doing their thing, staying in tune, living and loving life, right? In a high heart frequency. And when I say love, I mean eternal compassion, right? Compassion within, so without. You know what I mean? But hey, do you? Whatever comes up. Peace.